Hello everyone, welcome to ACE Engineering Academy's YouTube channel. My name is Arjun Chhabra. I'm a faculty of civil engineering at ACE Engineering Academy. In this video, we'll be talking about what is the preparation strategy which is required for SSC JEE 2024 examination. Yes, right. So for 2024, tentative date is out, right? So when is the tentative date for SSC JEE 2024 examination? So date of advertisement will be on 29th of February. And the closing date of application will be 29th of March, and the examination paper 1 will be conducted in May or June, right? Again, 78 months only. So positive news, we can start preparing now. If you are a new student and entering into this competitive scenario, you can just start preparing for SSC JEE. It is one of the prestigious examinations. If you are preparing for paper 2 examination, which is to be conducted in December, you are not losing out on anything. Please do fill in this form again. There is a very big chance that before the final result is out, this examination form will be released, right? So focus on this examination also. You don't need to leave your preparation if you are giving this year's SSC JEE examination. If you are preparing for GATE examination, again, GATE will be conducted in first or second week of February. You need to focus on this examination also. Keep an eye on this examination as well, because now the paper 2 examination as per the new pattern will be somewhat related to GATE only, right? Not exactly at the same level as GATE or engineering services, but somewhat at that level, just below that level, right? So all of you are also not losing out on this thing. If you are preparing for GATE and engineering services, do prepare for this examination as well, right? Now, for the new students, if you don't know what is the scheme of this examination is conducted in 2 stages. First is your paper 1. This will be conducted in next year, May or June. It will be a computer-based test. Computer-based test means every question will come on the screen of your computer, and you are supposed to click the correct option. Each and every question will be a multiple choice question. In this examination, there will be 3 parts. Number 1 part is general intelligence and reasoning, which will be containing 50 questions. Each and every question is of 1 mark. That means 50 marks. Next section is of general awareness. Again, 50 questions, each and every question 1 mark. That means total marks 50 marks. And here in the third section, your questions will be asked from general engineering, from the engineering field which you belong, civil, electrical or mechanical. Again, 100 questions will be asked. Each and every question will be of 100 marks. That means each and every question will be of 1 mark, not 100 marks. So total marks will be 100. So total of 200 marks of examination will be conducted, and you need to solve all the questions within 2 hours, right? So again, what is a big challenge? Big challenge is solving 200 questions within 2 hours. Point to be noted is, for each and every question which you attempt wrong, you will be given a negative marking of 1/4, right? So what does this 1/4 negative marking means? So every question is of 1 mark, right? So if you attempt a wrong question, right, if you give the answer wrong, then that means negative marking will be of 0.25 marks, right, for each and every question. If you'll clear paper 1, you go towards paper 2, right? Paper 2 is conducted 3 to 4 months after paper 1, right? And many students tend to wait for the result of paper 1 and then go towards paper 2, right? And then start preparing for paper 2. But we do not need to, prepare separately for paper 2 now. We can start preparing from the day 1 of our preparation. Why? Because previously, paper 2 examination was a written test. A written test as in, it was a conventional examination, just like your semester exams. In that 5 sections were asked, each and every section was of 60 marks, total of 300 marks. Students used to practice separately for that examination, right? You need to have a good handwriting practice, and you need to make sure that you are attempting a particular question within specific number of pages and everything. So a lot was needed to be, practiced for that examination. But now it has changed. The exam mode will be what? Computer-based examination, and again, MCQ type questions will be asked. Right? It's a positive sign. What I consider is that written test has more challenges than computer-based examinations. Right? Now, why? Because written tests tend to, very much focused. It is very much focused on the, mindset of the examiner while he is checking your examination. Right? Let's say there are two kids. One kid is, both the kids are equally intelligent. But for one kid, the examiner was having a very rough mindset that particular day, and he was checking his questions and he didn't like his handwriting, and he was, crossing all his answers. But for the second student, there may be a chance that examiner was in good mind and in good mindset, and he was giving good marks to that question. For the same answer, I have seen that students are getting different marks. Right? So again, it is very much dependent on the mindset of the examiner. Now in this scenario, it is not true. The answer will be what? Binary. Either it is correct or either it is wrong. So here, that human error while checking is lost. It's a plus sign. And it's a very positive scenario now, specifically for the students who are preparing well. Right? After this, in this particular case, one challenge will be there. One challenge is that now the level of questions will be increased. And they will try to increase the level of questions up until basic GATE level questions or engineering services level questions. We'll see what are the type of questions they can ask. But to cut the long story short, see, in this particular paper 2, each and every question will be from your specific engineering field. No general awareness, no current affairs, no logical reasoning in this examination. So paper 2 will be purely technical. Total of 100 marks, not 100 marks, total of 100 questions will be there. Each and every question will be of 3 marks. That means total marks will be 300. And also keep it in mind, 1/3 negative marking is there. 1/3 negative marking means that if you give answer wrong, that means you will get -1 mark in this particular scenario. So each and every question is of 3 marks. 1/3 negative marking means -1. Right? Again, 100 questions for 2 hours. So students who clear this paper 2 examination, they tend to go towards document verification, and after that you are selected in these departments. So these are the departments in which you are recruited as a junior engineer. Central Water Commission, Central Public Works Department, Military Engineering Services, FARAC Barrage Project, Border Roads Organization, Central Water Power Research Station, Directorate of Quality Assurance, National Technical Research Organization. And the age limit I have mentioned. So in Central Water Commission and Central Public Works Department, the age limit is 32, and in each and every other department, the age limit is 30. Right? And what are the advantages of this post, first of all? So this post will be a Group B post in various government organizations, as you have seen. And for these Group B posts, the pay level 6 is given as per 7th Pay Commission. And your pay package will vary from 35,400 rupees to 1,12,400 rupees. And there are various perks and facilities like travel allowances, LTC, gratuity, paid leaves, medical facilities, etc. There are variable facilities in various departments. These are some common facilities which you will get. After that, obviously, this job is very much respected, influential, and also are a very responsible job, right? But the most important part of this video, how to prepare for this examination. For preparing, you need to first understand what are the types of questions which are asked, what will be asked from now on. In paper 1 examination, you can expect simple theory-based questions, right? So in paper 1, you can expect simple theory-based questions, right? And simple theory-based questions specifically in technical paper, right? So technical portion, you can expect simple theory-based question. How many technical questions will be asked? 100 questions will be asked. Each and every question will be of 1 mark, right? Simple theory-based questions, you can practice from, first of all, previous year questions, from test series, from your notes, right? Other than this section, there are 2 other sections, that is of first general awareness and your GS paper, right? In this, 50 questions will be asked. And this is one of the most scoring portions of this paper 1. This entire section of 50 questions can be answered in just 8 to 15 minutes. That's it. If you are practicing well. Because these are simple, direct questions, fact-based questions. So you can prepare this particular section from various study materials which are available in the market. There are books like Lucent in which you can prepare this particular section. From the day 1, you can just start studying for 1 or 2 hours a day for this particular section, and you can easily secure good marks. After this, your logical reasoning questions. Logical reasoning questions, again, it is highly dependent upon your practice. Highly dependent. Number 1 game is start from your previous year questions. Start preparing logical reasoning questions from your previous year questions. From the day 1, you can, dedicate some time, 1 or 2 hours again for this particular section, and 50 questions should be attempted in 45 minutes. Not more than that. And rest your time should be dedicated to your technical sections in paper 1. After this, one more thing you need to keep it in mind. If you want to prepare in a much better way for your technical questions, start preparing for paper 2 as well from the starting itself. Why? I'll tell you my story. When I was preparing for GATE examination, my prime focus was only GATE examination. I used to also practice engineering services questions, because engineering services questions tend to clear my doubts a lot, right? Because those particular questions have some kind of, conceptual depth, and they tend to, clear a lot of my doubts, and they help in my numerical questions as well in GATE examination. And I'm telling you, if you are preparing for these type of questions from the day 1, you don't need to focus on too complicated questions, but simple questions you can prepare from day 1, which help you clear your doubt, or some kind of conceptual clarity you'll get, right? Next comes statements and assertion reason type questions. Major source, it is engineering services prelims questions. So first of all, see, engineering services prelims, there are 2 papers in prelims. One is paper 1 and another one is paper 2. Paper 2 is purely technical. Paper 1, that is your non-tech part, we don't need to focus on that. Engineering services prelims paper 2, paper we need to focus. Questions which are asked in technical subjects. So basically, majorly statement-based questions and assertion reason type questions are asked. And simple questions they are, right? Very good questions. They clear a lot of your doubts and they give you very good conceptual clarity, right? And another source is what? Various state assistant AE, executive engineer job questions, right? There are somewhat match the following questions as well, which are asked in state AE level examination. Some rarely they are also asked in engineering services prelims as well. You can also focus on that. And now next comes fact-based questions. So see, in engineering services and in GATE examination, simple fact-based questions are also asked. They are mostly asked for 1 mark. For example, if I talk about civil engineering, there is a particular subject which is known as design of RCC structures, design of steel structures. Many questions are directly asked from codal provisions. And they are direct fact-based questions. Right? There are a lot of subjects in which fact-based questions are asked. Right? So you can focus on simple questions of ESE pre and GATE. They are primarily asked for 1 mark in GATE examination. Right? And after this comes most important of all, numerical questions. Major source of numerical questions is GATE examination. Major source, it is GATE examination. In GATE examination, there are majorly 3 types of questions which are asked. Number 1 is multiple choice questions. Number 2 is multiple select questions. And number 3 is numerical ability type questions. In multiple choice questions, again 4 options out of 4, 1 is correct. In multiple select questions, 4 options, 2 or more than 2 are correct. And numerical ability type question, no option is given to you, and it's a numerical question and you are supposed to substitute the answer. Right? I can focus on all these 3 types of questions in GATE. Either numerical, either concept based. I can focus on all these 3. Right? And not too complicated ones. Simple ones only. Don't focus on complicated questions or big questions. Right? So major source will be this. And one advantage you all have. What is that advantage? In GATE examination, you are given virtual calculator. Right? And there is a separate practice required for that virtual calculator. But now in this particular examination, you can carry your non-programmable calculators with you all. Right? And most of the students have a good practice of that non-programmable Casio calculator specifically. It's a plus point. Right? And this should be your approach after understanding the type of questions. So understanding this approach in a much greater depth, what will the faculty do? Faculty will give you theory, notes, and he will give you important formulas, concepts. And you'll make a short notes of those important formulas and concepts. Of only those formulas which you are, which you have a possibility that you can forget. Don't make short notes of each and every concept. It's a waste of time. And your short notes should be mixed. Mixed as in, it should be a mixture of all the concepts, all the subject concepts. You should not make it, separate short notes of a separate subject. I don't believe in that. Why? Because, you have separate notes. You can have separate notes for your separate subjects, but not the short notes. In those short notes, write important formulas, important concepts which you can forget. If you are, let's say, preparing for some mock test, while preparing for your mock test, you came across a particular concept which you can forget. You'll write that concept. After attempting that mock test, let's say there was a particular question which you need to keep it in mind for the later stages. Write that question in your short notes. If you want to make sure that you are making a particular mistake again and again, write that mistake down, that you are making that particular mistake again and again in those short notes. So short notes comprises of various important formulas, concepts, and various other important key points which you can forget in future. Right? It can be silly mistakes as well. What silly mistakes you are doing again and again. Write it down. And make sure you'll read those short notes again and again. After this, faculty notes, numerical questions will be there. Practice those numerical questions. Practice previous year questions, SSC, JEE previous year questions, GATE previous year questions, engineering services, prelims previous year questions. Revise your notes again and again. Revise your short notes again and again. Right? Subject-wide test series. Give full-length mock tests. Right? There should be a stage in whole day. Either you are dedicating some time for revising your notes, and in some other time you are giving a mock test, and in some other time you are revising that mock test and making sure that you are keeping a note of your mistakes. Right? Replace SSC JEE with any other examination. This is the same approach you need to follow for any examination. Tell me about any examination. This is the approach. In each and every step, you are repeating your concepts again and again. You are repeating each and every concept again and again, either revising through notes, either revising through previous year questions, either revising through mock tests. So you are revising your concepts with 3 scenarios: either notes, either previous year questions, either new questions and mock tests. And all these 3 goes simultaneously. You start with your notes only, but at later stages, you'll be, practicing all of the steps in a single day. Right? And this is your subject-wise weightage for your GS subjects. In history, 5 to 6 questions will be asked. In polity, 5 to 6 questions will be asked. In geography, 4 to 5 questions will be asked. Economics, 4 to 5. GK, that is general knowledge, and current affairs, CA, 10 to 15 questions. Physics, 3 to 4 questions. Chemistry, 4 to 5 questions. Biology, 5 to 6 questions. EVS, 2 to 3 questions will be asked. Right? So this is, a weightage which has been taken from, previous year examinations. Don't consider hard and fast that this much only questions will come in a particular subject. This is an idea from previous experience. If you are a civil engineering student, these are your subjects. These are your subjects and the number of questions corresponding to the subjects. Building materials plus concrete technology, 23 to 24 questions. Estimation, costing, valuation, 7 to 8 questions. Surveying, 9 to 10 questions. Soil mechanics, 4 to 5 questions. Hydraulics, fluid mechanics, 10 to 11 questions. Irrigation engineering, including hydrology, 3 to 4 questions. Transportation, 5 to 6 questions. Environmental engineering, 4 to 5. Theory of structures, including strength of materials and structure analysis, both 11 to 12 questions. RCC design, 12 to 13 questions. Steel design, 9 to 10 questions. Right? So this is your syllabus if you are from civil engineering. And how ACE Engineering Academy can help you in your preparation. See, each and every student who is watching the video until now at this stage It's a request from my side. Please download ACE online app and go to the section in which SSC JEE recorded course is there. SSC JEE recorded courses in civil engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. You can take the videos for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months as per your requirement. Right? Primarily, what I will do is I'll take the course for 6 months. It is a much better approach. And if you want to extend in future, you can extend. And the plan starts from 5,000 rupees only. And what are the features? The videos will be of 400 plus hours, all the subject videos. Experienced faculty, and in the course itself, you'll be given a free online test series. And there is an option of 24/7 chat support. So you can get one-on-one mentorship through our chat support. You can just, write down the question in the chat support, and within a respected amount of time, the experienced faculty will reply back to you with your solution. Live doubt clearing sessions are also held regularly for a recorded session, recorded courses, right? So whatever doubts you are facing, you can also ask in live doubt clearing sessions. After this, if you are a student who want to prepare for RRB JEE as well, for CBT 1 and CBT 2, pre-recorded course is available for 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. And the plan will again start from 4,000 rupees only. Thanks a lot for watching this video. And please do subscribe our channel. And I hope to see you soon. Happy preparation.